My name's Geoff Swain, and I do golf tricks and golf shows for a living, really. Golf clinics and golf shows, fun, golf entertainment. I first picked up a golf club when my dad used to play a lot of golf, and he used to get me out as a youngster caddying for him at a place called John over in Bedfordshire. And it got to the stage where I got fed up of caddying for him, and I used to have to sit in the car afterwards and have a Coke and a packet of crisps while he was in the bar having a drink with his friends. So I got fed up with caddying for him, and I decided to have a go at it myself. And at the time I used to play a lot of tennis, massively into tennis, and then a friend of mine said, let's go down the driving range and we'll hit a few balls. He was very good at golf, and I hit that one golf ball out of about 300 that went, and it was like, wow, this is really cool. And I got hooked on it ever since. I got down to a low handicap quite quickly. I got down to +2. I got down quite quickly as a kid because my dad used to drop me off at the golf course on the way to work at 7. He used to pick me up at 7 in the evening. So we used to play 54 holes. So it grabbed me, and so I was mad keen on it. I then sort of went to work at a local golf club as an assistant golf professional. I thought that was it. I thought I was going to be making a living at golf and stuff. Wasn't really the way. So you had to work in the shop for a few hours selling Mars bars and green fees. I then moved away to Marlborough in Wiltshire where I played a bit more. But I was never, and I played in a few events, but I was never ever going to be good enough. The mental attitude, mental side of it really, to make a living at playing golf. You know, I'd clear snow away to go and practice. But if I hit 20, 30 shots that I thought was okay, I'd leave it there. I wouldn't be one to keep grinding it out. So I knew quite early on that actually playing golf, I wasn't going to make a living at it. And at that point I decided to actually leave golf. I joined the police force for 10 years and probably played more golf in the police force to start off with than I did down in Wiltshire. And loved it, but then I was quite ill. I left the police force, went back into teaching golf, so I did my PGA training, went back into teaching golf. And then I saw an old guy, Noel Hunt, do some trick shots, and I thought, that looks really good fun. And I tried a few of the simple ones to start off with, and then moved it on from there. And it's changed. I mean, I've been doing it 16 years now, so it's changed dramatically since then. But Noel Hunt got me doing it, and I've had some great fun doing it. Yeah, it's been brilliant. Yeah, 2006, that was the last World Championship they had. So I'm still the current reigning World Champion, and I'll take that to my grave with me. I'm quite happy with that. I was very lucky that I got involved with a guy called Simon Lee, who was introducing polo golf Ralph Lauren into Europe, and he got me to do a couple of events for him. So I got into it quite quickly, and then they had a World Championship, the first World Championships, and I got invited to go to that. And it was pretty new to me, and that was like, well, I'll do it for a bit of fun. It was only a bit of fun anyway. And I did a shot. My last shot was the jock strap shot. So I got someone to wear a jock strap, put a T-peg on the end of the jock strap and knocked it off. The crowd loved it, but unfortunately this was going out on TV and I got hammered for it. And I'm thinking, oh, I mean, everyone's loved it, and I got hammered for it. And then I got invited back the following year, and I'm thinking, no, I don't, you know, just doing this is a bit of fun. This is just a bit of fun for me. But a friend of mine who I got involved in the show, Jeremy, Jess Tomlinson, he got me to do the show again. And we did some new stuff that people hadn't seen, so the moving ball stuff. So he chipped to me, and as the ball came over the air, I hit it out the sky with a driver. That was fresh, it was new. So the moving ball stuff was completely different to what other guys were doing. And I ended up winning it the second year, and they've not had it since. So I still, you know, this was 2006, so I'm still like the current champion, but it was great fun. And then from that, winning something like that then kicks you onto it. And you've got to then keep moving the goalposts. You've got to then keep reinventing new stuff. And I've had a fantastic time doing it. I mean, I've travelled around the world doing clinics for corporates and at different tour events. Club events are great fun as well to do, brilliant. So I've loved it. I've had a really great time of it. But I've been doing it 16 years, so time's moved on a little bit for me now. So I do a lot of, clinics with the pros. So introduce the guys, throw in a few trick shots as well to make it a little bit more entertaining. Then get into the crowd and have a bit of a Q&A with them, and then do a Q&A session with the players afterwards. And so my work has evolved from doing shows, so I still do the shows, but I also like hosting evenings and presenting and doing Q&As with players as well. So it's evolved a little bit, and I'm enjoying it. You know, Monty's great to work with. Monty's great on a corporate day, loves having a go at the trick shots. Poulter loves the trick shots, very competitive Ian, so we've done a few days with Ian, and he's very good at them. But all the guys like having a go at them. It's a little bit of fun for them. Nick Doherty, there's a lot of players that we've had some fun with at the clinics and have a go at it. They missed a lot of them, It's not really what they want to be practicing when they're getting ready for a tournament, but they do enjoy having a bit of a pop at it as well. The favourite shot for me is the moving ball stuff. So it's the chip and drive. So I'll get someone out to chip the ball to me, and as it comes over, hit it out sky. The one that I did at the World Championships pretty much won it for me. But it's moved on from there, where I get the guy to call the shot. Do you want it high, low? Do you want it left to right, right to left? So you're now shaping the moving ball as well as. So you're just taking it on a little bit further. And I like that. And then when that comes off, it's great. Going back to who's the best at it, I've got to tell you that Harrington, Padre Harrington, he does a Happy Gilmore like I've never seen before. He absolutely flushes it, he nails it, and he's quality at that. So yeah, it's the moving ball stuff for me. It's the harder ones. It's now shaping the moving ball stuff. Gone are the days where I used to use hose pipes in drivers and all that sort of stuff. That's gone for me. So it's using normal golf clubs, balls, shaping them, moving ball stuff, and you've got to try and educate people in the show. So I try and hit 3 areas for the show. First, it's got to be fun. It's got to be interactive for the people watching, because if you're going to stand and watch anything for 40 minutes, it's got to be interactive. So you've got to have a lot of fun with it. So the non-golfers to walk away thinking they've had a laugh, and for the golfers to walk away thinking they've had a laugh, is important. 2, it's got to be different. They've got to be seeing things that they haven't perhaps seen beforehand, but they've got to be educated. They've got to perhaps understand how a golf ball works so they can improve their game. So if you can then go and improve someone's game, or they're perhaps thinking about how they can improve their game, that's also very important. 3, they've got to be impressed with your ball striking and your shots. If you hit those 3 areas and they've walked away being impressed, having fun and learnt something, then the job's done. So I try and work on that. So it's important to use golf clubs that they can buy, and just a normal golf ball. The difference for me is I would have a very, very stiff golf shaft in the club. The extra stiff shaft, because I don't want the club to twist too much, don't want it to torque, don't want it to be too flexible. The shaping of the shots has to be within my hands. I'm very handsy, I was a very handsy golfer, has to be within the hands. So that's the only difference really to the golf club that you'd buy off the shelf.
Brilliant. Let's have a go at seeing some of the tricks.
Okay, let's go.
All aboard the show, bro.
All aboard.